Hello class. Today I will be talking about the Aka Elephant Mask and Dancing in the Louvre by Faith Ringgold. I'm sorry if I sound a little bad and my speech is very slurred. I was born with a stutter and sometimes I can't control it, so my bad. The Aka Elephant Mask was made during the 19th century to 12th century. Worn as a hat, each mask is made out of wood, woven raffia, cloth, and beads. The mask has a hood-like face with round eyes with red beads and white cloth. The woven raffia is used to create the two long panels in the front of the mask, representing the elephant's trunk. Each of the many beads used are imported from Venice and the Middle East, overall representing great wealth and status. Each color bead has its own symbolification within the culture. The black bead symbolizes relationships between the living and the dead, the white beads symbolize their ancestors and medicine, and the red beads symbolize life and woman. Aka elephant masks are worn by the Elephant Society, also known as the Kuzu Society in Bamileke Kingdom of Cameroon. Cameroon is a country in Central Africa. The original use of the mask is to be worn on important ceremonial occasions, honoring the king and bringing out social harmony. As well as wearing the mask, the Bamileke Society wears a red feathered headdress, a leopard skin pelt, and a full body costume. The use of wearing both the leopard and the elephant were to show the power symbols of the fawn. The fawn, also known as the fawn nu agaja, represents the largest ethnic group neighboring states such as Nigeria and Togo. The main form of the piece is the triangular pattern of beads used in a specific configuration to look like a leopard's spots. The leopard is seen as a great figure of power and authority. By being seen as a leopard, the dancers acquire a lot of respect within their society. The leopard was seen as an animal that had such powers as to transform into a human-like creature, creating such a connection between the divine rule and the essence of the power of the animals. Yet only important people in the society can both own and wear the elephant mask. These people included court officials, title holders, and warriors. Being associated with both the leopard and the elephant, these high importance members of society would have allowed themselves to express the importance and power of the king, allowing a political stability within their hierarchical culture. These people were entrusted with the power and authority of the animals by the Bamileke king. Yet when worn in the dance, the various materials, colors, and shapes all came together to show the power of their king. This ritual dance is still performed to this day by the Bamileke Society, also known as the Elephant Society, but it is performed by high-status members instead of warriors. Now preserved in a glass box, the Aka elephant mask is able to be seen in the Brooklyn Museum by anyone who desires to. The painting Dancing at the Louvre from the series The French Collection, Part 1, Series 1, was created with the use of acrylics on canvas with fabric borders. This image is created by Faith Ringgold. Faith Ringgold is a New York-born African-American artist. Born to Andrew and Willie Jones on October 3, 1930 as Faith Will Jones, Ringgold lived her life as an art teacher in public schools. Ringgold began her own series of paintings that portrayed civil rights movements from a female perspective. Growing up with three siblings, Ringgold developed a love for art and wanted to turn her interest into a career. In 1955, Ringgold received her B.S. in Fine Arts and Education. On May 19, 1962, Ringgold married Bertrude Ringgold, embarking on creating a series of paintings, The American People, ranking among her most important works. In Ringgold's stories, she talks about child poverty, racial stereotypes, and conveys a message on trying to allow the world to strive towards a better place. One of Faith Ringgold's work is the Dancing at the Louvre. This painting is all about breaking traditional rules, yet there is a sense of having fun while doing it. Ringgold combined the traditional use of oil paints with the quilting technique. The use of oil paints is a part of modern painting. The acrylic paint takes very little time to dry and does not change colors when they are drying. This medium soon became very popular within the artist. With the use of African American quilting techniques, Ringgold is able to create a quilt border around the painting. Quilting being a traditional female art form, the use of quilting is meant to be both beautiful and useful. Yet this quilt has a narrative element and is not supposed to be placed on the bed. The image being depicted is a series from Ringgold's book, The French Collection. The series tells the story of Willa Simone, a young black woman who moves to Paris in the early 20th century. Ringgold creates Willa Simone as a made-up character, possibly being created as her alter ego, yet this image is acting out a history that may not have taken place, possibly being one of Ringgold's dreams or part of her imagination. On the quilt portion of the painting, there is text that tells about Willa's adventures and how they led her to meet celebrities such as Pablo Picasso, Henry Matisse, Josine Baker, Zora Neale Hurston, Sojourner Truth, and Rosa Parks. The text on the quilt portion of the painting says, "Marcia and her 3 little girls took me dancing at the Louvre. I thought I was taking them to see Mona Lisa. You've never seen anything like this. Well, the French hadn't either. Never mind, Leonardo da Vinci and Mona Lisa, Marcia and her 3 girls were the show." Yet in the actual painting, Ringgold depicts Willa Marie Simone taking her friend and three daughters to the Louvre Museum as they dance in front of 3 paintings painted by Leonardo da Vinci. Each of the children are depicted wearing bright colors, holding hands, and playing, yet the Louvre is a place where people should not play. This shows the family's youthful rebellion. The tradition of quilt making comes from African American cultures. The quilt around her artwork allows her to stand out from all the other artists. While being an artist during the European time, Ringgold is at challenge with male artists. To challenge the male artist, she uses quilts due to the fact that quilting is a traditional female art form. Being associated with women's domestic work, quilt making has historically been important to maintaining female relationships. The dancing at the Louvre and the Occam elephant mask are similar, as in they both were meant to bring social harmony. The elephant mask shows power and authority, as well as showing the importance of the king. In the dancing of the Louvre, there is social harmony being shown as Willa Marie dances with her friend and her 3 daughters while they are having fun in the Louvre, even though they are not supposed to be dancing in there. This also allows Ringgold to show her voice in the community and give rights to women and African Americans in the art world.